Officer Dave, would you open the courtroom for us, please?
The state of Michigan 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge David S. Robinson Jr. presiding. Court is now in session. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. No.
I made some payment, and I just want to pay the difference. I don't want to pay.
Do you want to do? Why don't you do a breakout room and see?
Morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
This is 22-178-954 Dearborn Total Automotive versus Tracker Griffin. This is by notice dated September 13th, 2022. The date and time set for plaintiff's motion to reinstate the case. Your appearance.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Trevor Stratton, P65124 on behalf of the plaintiff.
Mr. Stratton, have you heard anything from the defendant in this matter?
No, I have not.
Your motion.
Your Honor, I am asking the court to reinstate. I assume you've probably reviewed the case, but just quickly.
Yes, you modified someone else's affidavit.
Yeah, well, Judge, I added additional information about.
I can't hear you, sir.
I'm sorry, I added additional information to the proof of service for the first class and the certified because I took care of those portions of the alternate service.
That would have been fine on your affidavit. You cannot modify the court orders officer's affidavit.
And Judge, I've been doing it this way for many years.
Congratulations.
I do it for economy of filing the paperwork.
Counsel, I will not accept that. Your motion is denied.
Your Honor, what if I was to get an amended proof of service from the poster and filed an amended proof of service myself? Because all of the proofs or all of the service requirements have been fulfilled. The defendant has not made any interest in challenging the case, and really all we're looking at is a paperwork issue.
This isn't a paperwork issue, sir. This is an affidavit of a court officer that you modified. Did you have the officer's permission to do that?
No, Judge, but I did not change any of the information that the court officer indicated on the proof.
Sir, you added things that he had not put in. on his affidavit, not yours, his. Mr. Stratton, you're a lawyer. You don't modify affidavits. If you file something else, I'll deal with it if and when it is filed.
Thank you, Judge.
Matter is denied.
Thank you. Have a great one.
You too, sir. You still in the hearing counsel?
Yes,
Goldstick, are you,
I'll come back to you.
I'm sorry, you're right.
you're muted.
Oh. Same bounce. One more minute.
I'm ready. Finally.
On the record, calling file number 22188-479. The file is entitled St. John Anesthesiologist versus Marshall O'Neill. By notice dated September 15th, 2022, this matter set for hearing today at 10 o'clock on the plaintiff's motion to enter default judgment. It's now 10:21. Your appearance.
Yes, Your Honor, Caitlin Goldstick for the plaintiff, P85472.
Motion.
Yes. So today we'd like to enter our motion for default, enter the default judgment for $4,156.37. Defendant has not appeared.
Have you received any pleadings from the defendant?
We have not, Your Honor.
All right, the court's had an opportunity to review the file. We've had personal service in the file. The default of the defendant was entered. Notice of the default was sent by both plaintiff and the court. Defendant has failed to appear. The amount being requested is consistent with the amount being sought in the complaint. Your motion is going to be granted. We'll send you out a copy of the order today.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Coming in, we're off the record.
Thank you.
ballet was originally entitled Serpent Heart. That one of the fun facts about this maker of ballet, Medea. Sweden. Commissioned by Market Grant. Back three, loosely based on the Higgins play. Back four is music that was from 1937. Yes, Dance of Vengeance. Separately. Well, that's the thing. Just very easy to access.
Support is provided by Chamber Music Detroit, inspiring music lovers with exceptional live concerts for 79 years. Hear the Montrose Trio on Saturday, October 15th at the Sullivan Performing Arts Center in Beverly Hills. As Phoenix Godmore, Parker by Elvis Martin and cellist Clyde Winston with 20th century treasures in the glorious Roxbury invasion. Tickets are available now at 313-533-300 or online at chambermusic.org.
Support for WRCJ comes from the Ann Arbor chapter of the American Guild of Organists, celebrating 50 years of supporting area organists and serving the community. Ann Arbor chapter of the American Guild of Organists presents an annual series of concerts and workshops. These events are open to the public, generally without charge, and membership is available to anyone with an interest in organ music. And details on our music offerings at some of the finest pipe organs in the America. Ann Arbor PTO. Ann Arbor Detroit chapters of the American Guild of Organists. It's supported WRCJ. Guerrero, which he proposed for Emperor Charles V. Guerrero in 1500s. 1528. Symphony number 82, Fair Symphony. I got that. Sound of the winds of that bad type like dancing bear because you can the bagpipes. There's often more that 82.
Morning, Council.
Good morning, Your Honor.
What are you here on today?
I am here on TPD of Michigan for Jonathan Twitty versus the city of Detroit. I represent the city.
I think I had Mr. Cody here.
I think that is plaintiff's counsel.
Yeah, I think it is.
Morning, Your Honor.
Morning. We seem to have both sides. Let's get started.
Your Honor, before we do get started, Mr. Justin Grove is an attorney that is substituting in on this case. And I believe Mr. Grove is in the waiting room.
Who is Justin Grove?
He is the attorney that's going to be substituting in.
Time out.
What's that?
Date and time for a motion for summary disposition.
Well, that was another issue I wanted to address with the court.
No, you're not either. Let's get Mr. Grove because either you're the attorney or you are not.
Right. Well, Mr. Grove's
Either
office,
you are the attorney or you are not. Which is it?
well, I'm not sure how to answer that question, Your Honor. I would say that an order from the court has not yet been issued, so I would say that I am still counsel.
My understanding of how things work.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite get that, but
I said that's my understanding of how things work.
yes, Your Honor.
So I'm not understanding why this other individual has anything to say today.
Because I think it will be pertinent, given that what I'm about to tell you in terms of this, how this MSD got scheduled.
The MSD was scheduled, sir, when I got a pleading that said that there was a prior release.
Your Honor, I want to make a record regarding this matter, but
Sir, I'm going to let you say whatever you want. But as I understand the law, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm wrong a lot. My understanding is when you file an appearance, you are in the case until one of two things happen. The case is resolved or the court enters an order relieving you from your duties. That's my understanding of the law. Let's call the case and see where we are.
yes, Your Honor.
This is file number 221858082, TBD of Michigan LLC versus City of Detroit by notice dated, sorry, wrong file. Let's see, September 12th, 2022. This is the date and time for motion for summary disposition. Your respective appearances.
Good morning, Your Honor. Connor Clardy, P84485, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, TBD of Michigan LLC. I have with me today Mr. Grove, who is an attorney that will likely be substituting in on this case.
Good morning, Your Honor. Justin Grove, P71253.
Good morning, Your Honor. Patricia Porter, P66986. Excuse me, let me try that again. P66989 for the City of Detroit.
All right. Why should I not proceed today? We had 30 days notice on this motion.
Your Honor, respectfully, Ms. Porter, I contacted Ms. Porter on September 12th, requested an update as to what was happening because I did not have an answer on our complaint. She informed me on that day that she had filed a motion for summary disposition in lieu of an answer. I requested that she submit a copy of that to me, which she did on September 12th via email. That same day, and I'm assuming this, and I do not know this, I'm assuming that Ms. Porter then contacted the court and asked where her motion for summary disposition was. An order from the court was issued on that same day, September 12th, indicating that this motion was going to go forth on October 4th, today's date. However, I did not get that order until Friday, September the 30th. And I had no idea that this motion was going to be proceeding today. It was not noticed on the notice of hearing provided by sister counsel. It did not say that it was going today. So I had no indication. I did not have adequate time to respond to Ms. Porter's motion. I did not have adequate notice to respond to Ms. Porter's motion.
Well, Counsel, let me.
I would also,
right.
yes, Your Honor.
And I'm going to let you finish saying what you're saying. But I have a problem with something that you assumed. You know what they say when you make assumptions?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
In regard to the order dated September 12th, that was my decision upon receipt of the motion. And you are entitled to 3 weeks notice of under this motion in regard to summary disposition. And from September 12th to October 4th is more than 3 weeks.
Your Honor, I believe the rule is 28 days. And I did not have 28 days. And as I said, the order, and I was served on September 12th, but the order was not received by my office until September 30th. And Ms. Porter, I should also note that Ms. Porter filed this motion in July or June of 2022. And it was, I don't know where it was at. I don't know, it was floating in the ether somewhere. And then it got noticed on September 12th via your order. But as I said, my office nor myself would have been aware of that order until it was received in the mail.
And Mr. Grove, what is your position here? And why are you here?
Yes, Your Honor, we're subbing into this matter. We didn't even know it was filed. My client didn't, so we're subbing in. I don't even know what this motion is about. I called sister counsel this morning. She wasn't aware that it was going and couldn't tell me the substantive nature of it. If it's an issue where the service was provided after a release, waiving the futures, then I don't know why this was filed, and I'd be open to dismissing it as soon as I get into it, but I'd like to at least see the motion so I can inform my client.
Well, Ms. Porter, what's your position on this?
Well, it's a very clear, clean motion based on a prior release. I don't think there's going to be any dispute about that. Once new counsel gets up to speed, I think he'll probably agree to a dismissal. And so I guess I don't oppose a continuance if the court would be so inclined.
Well, if Mr. Grove, and I guess I don't understand, if you're coming in, why have you not filed an appearance before today?
We did file one, Your Honor. We just haven't gotten it back yet.
When did you file it, sir?
I think it was filed last week. I'd have to pull it up.
Please do. Oh, for your information, Mr. Clardy, you might want to review MCR 2.116 G1A, which provides that any affidavit shall be filed at least 21 days before the hearing is set.
Yes, Your Honor, but 2.116B2 also says that, but the hearing on a motion brought by a party asserting a claim shall not take place until at least 28 days after the opposing party was served with the pleading stating the claim.
And that was done, let's see here.
But service was, and I want to make it clear for the record, service of that motion was not effectuated until September 12th. I also want to respond to something that Mr. Grove said. He indicated that his client did not agree to the filing of this case, but I do want to note for the record that an agent on behalf of TBD had expressed that they wanted this case filed. Now there's a dispute as to whether or not that agent had authority to do so, but I want to make that very clear for the record that this case was not filed without some sort of permission.
I want to make clear for the record that appended to the answer that was filed, the motion summary disposition filed in lieu of the answer is a proof of service, indicating that your defendant's motion was served on you, sir, on July 19th of 2022.
And our office never received it.
Well, sir, that might very well be the case, but that's different than saying you weren't served. We're lawyers. We're in the word business.
Right, but Your
I
Honor,
appreciate your speaking precisely.
But in terms of it being equitable, I mean, how can I possibly know that something is out there if I don't even know that it's even in existence? I mean, that's not something fair. I mean, Ms. Porter, perhaps Ms. Porter can shed some light on this. When was the first time that you and I spoke, Ms. Porter? Was it not September 12th?
Excuse me.
The motion was served,
Yeah,
and I don't know why you didn't get it.
You didn't get
I
it,
can't
that's fine,
explain that.
Counsel. Then what you should have done is you should have filed and said, hey, or called her or worked something up before today. So let's just do this. Mr. Grove, you say you have already filed your appearance?
We filed a substitution on 9/27, it looks like, Your Honor. I'm sorry, my internet is down, so I'm using my phone. I'm trying to
Okay,
get out.
and that's always harder. So it's
Yeah.
filed and probably not even served, because I would have seen it because the file would have come to me. And
Sure.
again, help me out, because I think that's the way the rule works. It's substitutions are by some guy in a robe. Is that the way it works? That seems to be my record. I'm getting old. I'm not remembering this, but that seems to be my recollection. So let's do it the easy way. Let's assume that you have filed whatever it is you're going to have your appearance to file, and at some time in my lifetime, it'll trickle up to me. Let's just give you guys a new date. Have you seen the motion?
No, I haven't, Your Honor. I talked briefly with sister counsel just prior to the hearing, but I haven't seen the motion yet.
All right, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you 2 weeks and we'll set it for hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Let's get you a date and let's get you on the road. Let's see. Today is October 4th, so that would be October 18th, right? What's on my docket, October 18th? Yeah. Okay, we'll do it then. All right, we're gonna adjourn the motion then, October 18th of 2022. Indicating that Mr. Grove will be appearing. Because Mr. Grove's appearance has not yet been logged in with the court, Mr. Clardy remains counsel for the plaintiff in the matter, and the notice will be sent to him.
Very well,
October 18th, excuse me, October 18th at 10 o'clock, I'll be proceeding on the motion for summary disposition.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Your Honor.
Your Honor. Mr. Cloney, are you going to give Mr. Grove a copy of my motion or should I send it?
I thought he already had one, but I'll
No.
make sure that he gets it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
October 18th at 10 o'clock. Thanks for coming in.
We'll
Thank
be
you, Your
there.
Honor.
Your Honor.
Have a good day.
You too.
October 18th. The hell is this guy doing on my screen? Kimberly Clark. Huh.
Hello.
Good morning.
Can you hear me?
All right, let's start with Kimberly Clark. Ma'am, why are you here?
You told us to come back on this day if we reached an agreement regarding the Macy's card.
Mr. Saloon, what's going on here?
Your Honor, I'm actually here on
Discover
Discover
Bank.
Bank versus Tavira Harge.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand. I have two other people here and I'm not understanding why they're here.
Yeah, I that took me by surprise as well. Your Honor, I think I now remember it. Was this the case where,
This a
and
whole
I could be
nother
wrong
case
on
here.
it,
This
Ms.
is-
Clark, let me stop you right here. Ms. Clark, do you have the case number in front of you, ma'am?
Yes, because I received the paperwork saying come back today. You told us to come back today, October the 4th. Me and the lawyer for the Calvary Bank, Macy's. And I
Okay,
received the
give me the case number, please. It's in the upper
okay.
right-hand corner.
The case number is 221
221
86123.
123.
Your
221 86123.
Correct.
Your Honor, I'm actually here on 221902250 Discover Bank versus Tavira
Yeah,
Harge.
that's the only file on my docket. And I have someone who's described as Tavira Davis, who I'm presuming is Tavira Harge. But I'm trying to find out what's going on with Ms. Clark here.
Yes, I have the paperwork that they sent me in the mail. Me and Calvin, we had a meeting with you back last month.
Hang on, ma'am. Hang on for just a moment, please.
Okay.
Ms. Clark,
Yes, sir.
your matter was dismissed on September 23rd. You're all set.
Okay, thank you. And we
ma'am.
did reach an agreement.
Yeah, the paperwork came in that's why the paperwork crossed my order for today. You're all set, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, see if we get Ms. Davis to unmute, assuming that's her.
And I think I'm remembering
Good
this.
morning.
Good morning. Turn on the video, please. Yeah, I think what happened on the sound like the paperwork crossed.
Your Honor, I'm not appropriate to turn on the video. I didn't know that I had to be on video.
Ma'am, this is a court appearance. Let's get started. We are on the record with file number 22190-250. Discover Bank versus Tavira Harge. Date and time for pretrial, your appearances.
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, William Saloom, 241487, appearing on behalf of plaintiff.
And what is your name, ma'am?
Tavira Davis.
You also know Tavira Harge?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, this is our second pretrial. Our first pretrial was on September 2nd. So I'm kind of surprised that you was claimed to be shocked that we were on video. Where are we on this file? We opened written discovery moved together on September the 9th. Where are we?
Do you want me to indicate, Your Honor?
Yeah.
We haven't had any contact with Ms. Harge. I don't think there's been any request on her part, unless I'm wrong. She can correct me if I'm wrong.
Ma'am, did you do any written discovery?
No, I plan to try to make some arrangements.
All right. Then what I will do is I will give you people a return date, and then I'll put you guys in chat room, see if you can work out your problems. Your return date with me will be November 2nd at 11 o'clock. Does that work for everybody?
It works for me, Your Honor.
That work for you, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor, that works for me.
Okay, then what I'm.
Your Honor, do you want to see us after our chat, or should we, if we don't have it resolved, should we leave the meeting?
If you resolve the matter, come back to me. If you do not resolve it, then don't, because I'm going to be sending out an order today for that November 2nd date.
I perfectly understood, Your Honor. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Now, let me get you guys into a chat room.
Thank you.
See when technology is working today. Let's come on, breakout rooms. Davis, put her in room 3. Saloon, room 3. It's Ms. Davis, okay, all right. So. Where's my, oh. I guess he didn't work it out.